you ever thought caring for an orchid pot could be simple, gentle, and still produce flowers as beautiful as those in stores? Hello, welcome to the Great Garden channel. Many people often think that growing orchids is complicated and requires a lot of time and effort. But in reality, with just the right method, using familiar ingredients that are easy to find in the kitchen, you can completely keep your plants healthy without too much hard work. In today's video, I will share an extremely simple and easy to apply orchid care formula that helps plants develop stably, grow strong roots, and produce long-lasting beautiful flowers over time. If you are new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any orchid care tips on the Great Garden channel. Let us get started. In my refrigerator, there are bananas that have been left for too long, already blackened and mushy. But no, I will use these bananas to make a natural fertilizer for plants, both economical and surprisingly effective. Many people would think about throwing them away immediately. First, use a knife to cut the bananas into small slices as shown in the image. This helps the bananas soften and decompose more quickly, allowing the nutrients to be released evenly into the solution. At the same time, it helps the preparation process happen faster, makes the mixture more uniform, and helps plants absorb nutrients more effectively when used. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. Next, put all the sliced bananas into one clean glass cup. The next ingredient I use is coffee. Coffee contains many organic compounds, a small amount of minerals, and antioxidants, helping stimulate the activity of beneficial microorganisms in the growing medium. Add 3 tablespoons of coffee into the cup containing the banana mixture. Next, pour about 500 milliliters of hot water into the cup to dissolve the coffee and help the nutrients from the bananas release better. Then, use a spoon to stir thoroughly until the solution is completely mixed together. This helps the ingredients distribute evenly, creating a stable solution that helps plants absorb nutrients more effectively when used. Finally, cover and let the solution steep for 1 hour. While waiting, I will share with you how to recognize which plants should be watered and which should not, in order to avoid improper care that weakens the plants. Plants that should be watered are plants with healthy root systems, firm roots, white or light green in color, and still solid when touched. For these plants, you can water lightly around the base to maintain moisture, helping the roots function better and absorb nutrients effectively. Plants that should not be watered are plants that have just been treated, whose roots are still weak, have cuts, or are still moist. If watered immediately, it can easily cause waterlogging and fungal diseases. You only need to check the dryness of the growing medium. Water the plants that are dry first, and water each plant gently one at a time. You should not water all plants at once, but instead adjust the amount of water according to the condition of each plant to achieve the best results. After 1 hour, when the banana and coffee solution has cooled, I filter out the residue and keep only the pure liquid without sediment. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Add 1 liter of clean water at room temperature to dilute the solution made from bananas and coffee. That is it. Now we have a solution for watering the plants in the garden. Method 1. Use a specialized spray bottle and take a portion of the prepared banana and coffee solution. Then spray lightly and evenly onto the leaves, stems, and surface of the growing medium of the plants you want to care for. This solution helps supplement natural nutrients, especially potassium from bananas, supporting greener leaves, increasing resistance, and stimulating the root system to function better. At the same time, the organic compounds in coffee help improve the environment around the roots, helping plants absorb nutrients more effectively. You should spray in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid strong sunlight, causing rapid evaporation or leaf burn. Maintaining this about 1 time per week will help plants develop stably, stay healthy, and reduce common problems during care. In addition to orchids, you can also use this solution to care for peace lily plants. The mixture from bananas and coffee helps provide potassium and natural nutrients, supporting stable growth, darker green leaves, and healthier glossy foliage. At the same time, the solution also helps improve the soil environment, stimulates root activity, and increases nutrient absorption ability. When used at the correct dosage, the plant will grow evenly, be less prone to yellow leaves, and maintain long-lasting freshness. Method 2. Use a soft cotton pad. Soak it in the coffee and banana solution. Then gently wipe both sides of the plant leaves. This helps remove dirt, long-term residue buildup, and impurities on the leaf surface, making the leaves cleaner and more ventilated. When the leaf surface is clean, photosynthesis ability is also improved, helping the plant absorb light better and develop more stably. In addition, a small amount of natural nutrients from the solution can help nourish the leaf surface, making the leaves darker green, thicker, and naturally glossy. At the same time, wiping the leaves also helps limit the growth of fungi and bacteria, reducing the risk of leaf spots or yellowing leaves. Doing this regularly will help the plant not only become cleaner and more beautiful, but also healthier and maintain long-lasting vitality. If you have questions or want to share about orchids, please post on the community tab of the channel. Let us exchange and learn orchid care experiences together every day. Method 3. With the remaining solution, you can place the plant pots that need care into the solution and soak them for about 15 minutes. During this time, the root system will gradually absorb the nutrients in the solution from bananas and coffee, helping the plant receive nutrients directly from the roots. This supports the roots to function better, increases recovery ability, and improves the overall health of the plant. In addition, this soaking method also helps evenly moisten the entire growing medium, helping the plant reduce stress, adapt better, and maintain stable growth conditions. You only need to repeat the same process with the remaining plants to ensure all of them receive equal and effective care. Result after 2 months of use. After about 2 months of applying the method using coffee combined with bananas, the orchids show clear improvements. The leaves become darker green, the leaf blades are thicker and have a natural gloss. The young leaves develop evenly, helping maintain more stable and effective photosynthesis ability. The root system recovers actively, with many healthy white new roots appearing, green root tips, and firm attachment to the growing medium. This shows that the growing environment has become more balanced, thanks to the natural nutrients from coffee and bananas, helping the plants absorb nutrients better and develop sustainably. For flowering plants, the blooming period is extended. The flower color becomes fresher and more stable. The petals become thicker and are less likely to wilt early. This helps the orchid pots maintain their vibrant beauty for a longer time. What do you think about this natural care method using coffee and bananas? Have you ever applied it to your plants? Please share your experience in the comments section. When cared for properly and according to growth needs, plants will respond with stable development and long-lasting beauty. Who among us does not want our orchids to always stay green and healthy, with glossy leaves and bloom regularly all year round? However, to achieve that, choosing the right care method is extremely important. In today's video, I will share with you a natural and safe way to care for orchids, using very familiar ingredients that you can easily find right in your kitchen. This is a simple method, but it brings clear results, helping the plant recover quickly, grow strongly, and develop a sturdy root system that clings firmly to the growing medium. At the same time, orchid leaves absorb nutrients better, stimulate new shoots to develop, and promote more even, beautiful, and longer-lasting blooming. If you are looking for a solution to keep your orchid garden always fresh and full of vitality, then this is exactly something you should not miss. And now, let's begin. Do you have coffee at home? Coffee is not only a familiar drink for people, but it is also a useful natural source of nutrients for plants. Prepare 1 clean glass cup, as shown in the video. Next, add 1 spoon of coffee to the cup. After that, pour about 500 milliliters of hot water into it to steep the solution, helping the nutrients in the coffee dissolve better. The next step, stir well until the coffee is completely dissolved in the water, helping the nutrients distribute evenly, thereby increasing effectiveness when used for the plant. Finally, cover it and steep the solution for 1 hour. At the same time, I proceed to use oat powder. Oats contain many natural nutrients such as B vitamins, fiber, and some minerals, helping provide gentle nutrition for the plant. Similar to the coffee, I also use 1 clean cup. Add 3 spoons of oats into it. Next, add 500 milliliters of hot water to prepare the oats. After that, use 1 spoon to stir the mixture well. Stirring well helps the ingredients blend together, so the nutrients are distributed evenly in the solution, helping the plant absorb them more easily and effectively when used. Finally, cover it and steep the oat solution together with the coffee for 1 hour. While waiting, I always water the plant lightly with clean water. This step helps moisten the growing medium evenly, while also washing away some of the dust and mineral salt, residue still accumulated around the root zone after previous care sessions. When the growing medium has suitable moisture, the root system will be more stable, thereby absorbing nutrients more easily and safely. This is a small but very important step, helping avoid fertilizer shock, limit root burn, and create conditions for the plant to grow healthier and more sustainably in the long term. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After about 1 hour, I use a sieve to remove the coffee grounds, keeping only the clear liquid. This liquid is the natural nutrient solution, containing the extracted nutrients, ready to be used to care for and nourish the plant to grow strongly. Similarly, I also strain out the oat residue, keeping only the pure liquid. When straining, it should be done slowly, so the solution becomes clearer, limiting leftover sediment, making it safer to use for the roots and leaves. Finally, add 1 liter of clean water to dilute the coffee and oat solution. So now we have the organic fertilizer solution for orchids. Method 1. Prepare the filtered and diluted coffee and oat solution, then pour it into a clean cup. Use a soft cloth to soak up the solution and gently wipe each leaf, both sides, especially the underside, to remove dust and help the leaf surface become more airy. Coffee provides a natural amount of nutrients, while oats add vitamins and light minerals, helping nourish the leaves and support the plant to grow steadily. Apply 1 to 2 times each week when the plant is growing strongly to help the leaves always stay clean, thick, and glossy, thereby creating a good foundation for the plant to develop sustainably. Besides orchids, I also wipe anthurium leaves. Gently wiping the solution on both sides of the leaves helps remove dust, keeping the leaves always clean and airy. The nutrients from coffee and oats support leaf nourishment, helping the leaves become greener, thicker, and glossier. As a result, the plant photosynthesizes better, grows steadily, and has fewer yellow leaves. With regular care, anthurium will always stay fresh, have beautiful leaves, and long-lasting flower color, making the pot more outstanding. Method 2. I put the diluted coffee and oat solution into a mist sprayer. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Then spray lightly and evenly over the entire orchid plant, including the leaves, stem, roots, and even the leaf axils. The fine mist helps the solution distribute evenly without soaking the growing medium or causing water to stagnate. Thanks to the natural nutrients from coffee and oats, the leaf surface is gently cleaned while also supporting nutrient supplementation, helping the environment around the roots become more airy and stable. When used at the correct concentration, this method helps the plant maintain vitality, grow in balance, and stay healthy in the long term. After spraying, place the plant in a well-ventilated place for about 10 to 15 minutes to dry naturally. If there is still water remaining in the leaf axils, you should use a soft cloth to gently absorb it to avoid prolonged moisture, a common cause of fungal disease. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Method 3. Prepare the diluted coffee and oat solution. Then pour it into a clean watering can and water lightly and slowly around the base of the plant so the solution gradually soaks down to the root zone. This watering method helps the growing medium absorb gradually, avoids water stagnation, and limits root shock. The solution from coffee provides a natural amount of organic nutrients, while oats add vitamins and light minerals, supporting root development and maintaining a stable environment around the root zone. As a result, orchid roots tend to grow strongly, cling firmly, and create a good foundation for the growth process and flower bud formation. It should be applied about 1 time per week when the plant is growing strongly. When the plant has become stable or enters the flowering stage, it can be reduced to 1 to 2 times per month to maintain sustainable and long-term development. For the remaining solution, I will pour it into an ice tray and place it in the freezer for storage. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. When needed, you only need to take out a few ice cubes, put them into a cup of water, and wait until they melt completely. After that, use this solution to water the plant lightly, helping the plant absorb nutrients gradually, more safely and effectively, while also limiting root shock. Results after 2 months of application. After about 2 months of using the coffee and oat solution, the orchid begins to show clear improvements. The leaves become darker green, thicker, and have a natural shine, while the young leaves develop evenly, helping the plant maintain better photosynthesis. The root system also shows positive changes, with many new healthy white roots appearing, green root tips, and firm attachment to the growing medium. This shows that the growing environment has become more airy and stable, helping the plant absorb nutrients steadily and develop sustainably. In addition, the shoots and flower spikes develop in a balanced way, and the plant stem becomes stronger. More buds are formed, round and firm. When the flowers bloom, the color is bright and lasts longer, bringing harmonious beauty and vitality to the orchid pot. What do you think about this orchid care method using coffee and oats? Have you ever tried applying it? Please share your experience in the comments. Hello, welcome to the Great Garden channel. Have you ever felt regret when the orchids you carefully tended for a long time gradually weakened and didn't bloom as expected? The more carefully you care for them, watering more, fertilizing more, the plants still don't improve, and sometimes even get worse. I've been in that situation too, spending a lot of time and effort, but the results were not as expected. Understanding that, in today's video, I will share with you a simple orchid care formula, easy to follow, using only familiar ingredients available right in your kitchen. If applied correctly, the plant will recover quickly, grow strong roots, and be stimulated to bloom more effectively. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any useful plant care tips on the Great Garden channel. And now, let's get started. Do you often drink dried tea? Dried tea contains many antioxidants, especially polyphenols and catechins, which help fight bacteria, inhibit fungi, and support protecting plants from harmful agents. Prepare a clean glass cup. Next, add about 1 spoon of dried tea. Then pour in about 500 milliliters of hot water to brew it, helping the active compounds and nutrients in the tea be better extracted into the water, creating a solution that can be effectively used for plants. Use a spoon to stir well, so that the nutrients in the green tea disperse and fully blend into the water, creating a uniform solution and increasing effectiveness when used for plants. Finally, cover and let the solution steep for 1 hour. While waiting, I proceed to use clean water to pre-rinse the plant. This step helps wash away dirt and residue on the surface of the leaves and root system, while also removing some bacteria and harmful impurities. In addition, pre-rinsing helps lightly moisten the growing medium, allowing the roots to avoid shock when exposed to the nutrient solution in the next step. Not only that, this initial layer of clean water also helps balance the environment around the roots, supporting more effective nutrient absorption. As a result, the plant adapts more easily, reduces the risk of damage, and recovers faster during care. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After about 1 hour, when the dried tea has completely cooled, I filter out the residue, keeping only the clear liquid. This helps remove excess sediment, preventing clogging or affecting the roots when used, while also making the solution cleaner. Next, add about 2 liters of clean water at room temperature to dilute the solution. Dilution helps reduce concentration, avoiding shock to the plant. The next ingredient I use is baking soda. Baking soda contains sodium bicarbonate, a compound with mild alkalinity that helps inhibit the growth of fungi and harmful bacteria. As a result, it helps clean the environment around the roots, limit diseases, and create favorable conditions for plant growth. Add 1 spoon of baking soda into the diluted tea solution. Then, use a spoon to stir well so that the baking soda and tea solution fully blend together, creating a uniform mixture. This helps the active compounds distribute evenly in the solution, enhancing disinfection effectiveness, supporting cleaning of the root environment, and helping the plant absorb nutrients better when used. And that's it. We now have a mixed fertilizer solution for the plants. Method 1. Take a sufficient amount of the fertilizer solution into a spray bottle. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Then lightly spray onto the orchids in the garden. This solution helps clean the leaf surface, supports antibacterial action, inhibits fungi, and reduces the risk of disease in humid conditions. At the same time, compounds from tea also help protect the plant, maintaining a stable growth state. This spraying method helps distribute the solution evenly on leaves and the surrounding environment, increasing absorption efficiency, helping leaves stay airy, green, and improving the plant's resistance. You should apply it regularly 1 to 2 times per week, preferably in the early morning or late afternoon. Once the plant has stabilized, reduce to 1 to 2 times per month to maintain long-term effectiveness. Method 2. Use a soft cloth or clean cotton. Lightly soak it in the tea and baking soda solution. Then gently wipe each orchid leaf. In this solution, tea contains antioxidants that help clean and protect the leaf surface, while baking soda with its mild alkalinity helps inhibit fungi and harmful bacteria. As a result, the leaves are better protected, becoming cleaner, greener, and healthier. You should wipe both the top and underside of the leaves evenly so the solution can maximize its effect, helping leaves stay airy, lush green, and naturally glossy. This method can be applied 1 to 2 times per week, then reduced to once a month to maintain long-term and stable effectiveness for the plant. In addition to orchids, you can also use this solution to wipe the leaves of peace lily. The tea and baking soda solution helps clean dirt, remove long-standing residue on leaf surfaces, while also supporting antibacterial action and inhibiting harmful fungi. As a result, the leaves remain airy, reducing the risk of disease and supporting more stable growth. Not only that, regular leaf cleaning also helps the leaf surface absorb light better, improving photosynthesis efficiency, thereby making leaves darker green, shinier, and thicker over time. At the same time, the plant maintains good vitality and is less likely to weaken during care. Method 3. The remaining solution will be used to soak the plant pot directly as shown in the video. Place the pot into the solution for about 15 minutes, allowing the roots to gradually absorb water and active compounds naturally. This soaking method helps the solution penetrate deeply into the root system, supporting cleaning, antibacterial action, and more effective root recovery stimulation. Thanks to the gradual absorption process, the roots are not shocked, while nutrient absorption capacity is enhanced, helping the plant quickly stabilize and grow healthier after treatment. Do the same with other plants in the garden to ensure all of them absorb nutrients evenly. Applying this method uniformly helps plants grow more balanced, reduces uneven strength among plants, and creates conditions for the entire garden to grow steadily, lushly, and uniformly over time. Results. After 2 months of consistently using the tea and baking soda, solution orchid leaves become darker green, with a noticeably shinier and thicker surface. New leaves develop strongly, full of vitality, helping improve photosynthesis and nourish the plant effectively. The root system also improves significantly, with continuous growth of new white, plump roots with green tips that firmly attach to the growing medium. As a result, the plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients is enhanced, helping it grow stronger and more stable. Shoots and flower spikes develop evenly and strongly, ready to enter the blooming stage. More buds form, larger and firmer. When blooming, the flowers have bright colors, are long-lasting, and can maintain their beauty for an extended period, even blooming continuously for many weeks. What do you think about this method of caring for orchids using dried tea and baking soda? Have you tried applying it yet? Share your experience in the comments. This is a worthy result of patience and proper care. When properly nourished, orchids will grow strongly and bring long-lasting beauty. Have you ever dreamed of stepping into your garden every morning and seeing your orchids blooming one after another, each petal opening brilliantly like a tourist garden that leaves every visitor in awe? Hello, welcome to the Great Garden channel. In today's video, I will share with you a special method for caring for orchids, using only ingredients readily available in your kitchen. It's simple, inexpensive, yet helps plants recover quickly, develop strong roots, grow healthy green leaves, and stimulates more even and beautiful blooming. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any useful plant care tips on the Great Garden channel. Let's get started right away. Do you have rice at home? This is some rice I've kept for too long. It has developed weevils and can no longer be used for cooking. But instead of throwing it away, you can completely reuse it to make a natural plant care solution, both economical and highly effective. First, I prepare a blender like in the video. Add 3 tablespoons of rice and blend it into a fine powder. Rice contains many B vitamins, minerals, and natural starch, which help provide gentle nutrition, stimulate root growth, and improve plant vitality. Blending helps release nutrients from the rice more effectively, making them easier to dissolve and allowing plants to absorb them more efficiently when used. After blending, we get a fine powder like in the video. Pour all of this rice powder into a clean glass cup. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. The next ingredient I use is dry yeast powder. Dry yeast contains beneficial microorganisms and natural enzymes, which help stimulate the microbial system in the soil, support better nutrient absorption by roots, and increase the plant's resistance. I add 1 spoon of yeast powder into the cup to combine with the rice powder solution, enhancing the nourishing and recovery effects. Then, add about 500 milliliters of hot water to mix the solution. Hot water helps activate the yeast and dissolve nutrients faster, creating a uniform mixture that is easier for plants to absorb and more effective to use. Use a spoon to stir well so all ingredients blend completely into a uniform solution. Finally, cover and let the solution sit for about 1 hour. During that time, I lightly rinse the plant. This helps evenly moisten the growing medium, creating favorable conditions for the roots to begin absorbing water gently, avoiding shock when receiving the nutrient solution afterward. Additionally, rinsing helps wash away excess mineral salts, dirt, or accumulated substances in the soil, reducing potential harm to the roots. At the same time, when the medium is already moist, the nutrient solution will distribute more evenly instead of concentrating in one spot, helping roots absorb it safely and effectively. This is a small but very important step, helping the plant adapt better, reducing root shock, and supporting faster, more stable recovery. After 1 hour, when the solution has completely cooled, I strain out all residue, keeping only the clear liquid without sediment. This step ensures the solution is cleaner and smoother, preventing clogging in spray bottles or residue buildup on roots, while helping plants absorb nutrients more easily and effectively. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. Finally, add 1 liter of clean water at room temperature to dilute the solution. Now, we have a nutrient solution ready for watering orchids. Method 1. First, pour the diluted rice and yeast solution into a clean glass cup. Then, use cotton or a soft cloth to soak up the solution and gently wipe both the top and underside of the orchid leaves. This helps remove dust and long-standing residue from the leaf surface, keeping leaves clean and well ventilated, thereby improving photosynthesis efficiency. In addition, natural nutrients from rice powder and yeast, such as B vitamins, enzymes, and beneficial microorganisms, help nourish the leaves, making them greener, thicker, and glossier. You can clean the leaves about once a month, or whenever you notice dust buildup, to keep your orchid fresh and beautiful. Method 2. Next, pour the processed and diluted rice and yeast solution into a spray bottle. Then mist evenly over the entire orchid, including leaves, stem, and root area. This method allows natural nutrients such as B, vitamins, enzymes, and beneficial microorganisms to quickly penetrate through the leaf surface, helping plants absorb nutrients more effectively. As a result, orchids receive timely micronutrients, increase resistance, reduce fungal diseases, and develop balanced, healthy roots, stems, and leaves. You can apply this method 1 to 2 times per month to maintain plant health and support stable long-term growth. In addition to orchids, I also spray this solution on my peace lily. The rice and yeast solution provides natural micronutrients, supports stable and healthy root development, and helps leaves become stronger, darker green, and glossier, significantly improving the plant's vitality. Moreover, beneficial microorganisms from yeast help reduce fungal diseases and keep the surrounding environment cleaner. With regular use, peace lily will grow sustainably, resist pests, and maintain its lush green appearance for a long time. Method 3. Pour the remaining solution into a watering can, then gently water the plant with the rice and yeast solution. This solution provides natural nutrients such as B vitamins, enzymes, and beneficial microorganisms, helping improve soil microbiology and allowing roots to absorb nutrients more effectively. At the same time, it stimulates strong root growth, enhances water absorption, helps plants recover faster, and promotes healthy green leaves and stable growth. Especially when roots are strong and the plant is properly nourished, growth processes are enhanced, thereby stimulating bud formation and more even, beautiful blooming. With regular use, you will notice the plant becoming healthier, stronger roots, thicker leaves, and eventually blooming again, bringing fresh beauty to your garden. Results after 2 months of application. After about 2 months of using the rice and yeast solution, the orchids show clear improvements. Leaves become darker green, thicker, and glossier. New leaves grow strong, improving photosynthesis efficiency. The root system recovers quickly, with many new roots appearing, featuring plump green tips firmly attached to the medium. This helps the plant absorb nutrients steadily and creates a strong foundation for long-term growth. Buds and flower spikes develop evenly. Stems become sturdier. More buds form, round and healthy. When blooming, flowers maintain their color well, last longer, and bloom continuously, bringing lasting beauty to the orchid pot. What do you think about this natural plant care method using rice powder and dry yeast? Have you tried applying it to your orchids? Share your experience in the comments. This is a well-deserved result of patience and proper care. When nurtured correctly, plants will reward you with lasting vitality and elegant beauty. To have an orchid garden as beautiful as those cared for by professional growers, with blooms competing to show off their colors and leaving visitors in awe, you need more than just passion. You need the right care and daily dedication. In today's video, I'll share a highly effective organic orchid care formula that is safe, gentle, and easy for anyone to make at home. When applied correctly, you'll see clear improvements in your orchids. Growth, with plump white roots that firmly anchor to the growing medium. Deep green leaves that are thick, glossy, and healthy. Flower spikes growing long, with buds opening evenly, signaling a vibrant blooming season ahead. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the Great Garden channel so you won't miss any helpful tips for keeping your orchids healthy and their blooms beautiful and long-lasting. Let's get started. Do you often eat bananas? After eating a banana, what do you usually do with the peel? I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Banana peels are rich in potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and natural trace minerals, which help strengthen roots, stimulate flowering, and make leaves greener, thicker, and shinier. First, use a tool to cut the banana peel into small pieces. You can use a knife. Here, I'm using scissors. Cut the banana peel into small pieces as shown in the video. Cutting the banana peel into smaller pieces helps break down its original structure, allowing nutrients to be released more easily into the solution, improving solubility and helping the plants absorb them more effectively when used as an organic fertilizer. Next, add 500 milliliters of hot water to help the nutrients in the banana peel be extracted into the water more quickly. especially potassium and trace minerals. Then, cover it and let the solution steep for about 1 hour. At the same time, I use cinnamon powder as the next ingredient. Cinnamon powder contains a high amount of cinnamaldehyde essential oil, along with natural antibacterial and antifungal compounds, which help inhibit bacteria and fungi and support wound healing. I add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder to a clean glass cup. Next, add 500 milliliters of hot water to help the nutrients in the banana peel and cinnamon powder be released more effectively. Then stir well so the ingredients dissolve and are evenly distributed in the water. Finally, seal the lid tightly and let the mixture of cinnamon powder and banana peel steep for 1 hour, allowing the active compounds to slowly infuse and form a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer solution for plants. After that, while waiting for the solution to finish steeping, I lightly water the plants. I take this time to evenly moisten all the pots in the garden with clean water, helping to rinse the growing medium, wash away built-up residues, and create favorable conditions for the roots to wake up after a period of dryness. This step helps keep the root system airy and improves respiration, while also stimulating young roots to become active again. As a result, when the organic fertilizer is applied, the plant can absorb nutrients more easily, reducing the risk of shock or root damage. After watering, allow the plants to drain and dry slightly, making them ready for the next care step. After about 1 hour, I strain out all the cinnamon residue, keeping only the clear, concentrated liquid. This liquid is the most important part of the mixture, containing natural active compounds from the cinnamon powder, and ready to be used to effectively care for and nourish the plants. At the same time, I strain out all the banana residue, keeping only the clear banana liquid. At this step, I combine the filtered banana water with the previously prepared cinnamon water to bring all the nutrients together. Next, add 1 liter of clean water at room temperature to dilute the solution, making it gentler and safer for the roots, and helping the plant absorb nutrients effectively without the risk of fertilizer burn. Method 1. First, pour the prepared banana peel and cinnamon solution into a clean small cup. Then, use a soft cloth or cotton pad to gently soak up the solution and wipe each side of the orchid leaves carefully. This solution helps remove dust and residue from the leaves while providing natural nutrients from the banana peel, combined with the antibacterial and antifungal compounds from cinnamon, helping the leaves become healthier, deeper green, and naturally glossy. When wiping, be sure to clean both the upper and lower surfaces of the leaves so the solution can absorb evenly. Doing this 1 to 2 times a week will help keep the orchid leaves clean and healthy, improve photosynthesis, and support more stable plant growth. Method 2. I pour the cinnamon and banana peel solution into a dedicated watering container, then gently water around the base of the orchid. This watering method helps supplement natural nutrients from the banana peel, combined with the antibacterial and antifungal compounds from cinnamon, supporting healthy root development, reducing fungal diseases, and making the orchid leaves greener and more glossy. You should apply this watering method once a week. Once the plant becomes stable, you can reduce it to 1 to 2 times per month to maintain long-term sustainable nutrition for your orchids. Method 3. Pour the diluted cinnamon and banana peel solution into a dedicated spray bottle. Then lightly and evenly mist the entire plant, including the leaves, stems, roots, and leaf axils. Proper misting helps the natural nutrients from the banana peel spread evenly, combined with the strong antibacterial and antifungal compounds from cinnamon, forming a gentle biological protective layer that helps the plant resist harmful bacteria and fungi. When spraying, make sure to mist both the upper and lower sides of the leaves so the solution can absorb well, helping to clean the leaves, support photosynthesis, and promote stable plant growth. Apply once a week during the first month to help the plant recover and grow vigorously. After 15 minutes, if there is still water remaining on the leaves or in the leaf axils, gently wipe it off completely with a soft cloth or clean cotton. This step is very important, as standing water can create favorable conditions for fungal growth. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. I pour the remaining solution into ice cube trays and place them in the freezer for longer storage. Once the solution has frozen into small ice cubes, place 3 to 5 banana peel and cinnamon cubes into a cup and wait about 15 minutes for them to melt completely. When the liquid returns to room temperature, use it to gently water each pot. The natural nutrients from banana peels, rich in potassium and trace minerals, combined with the antibacterial and antifungal compounds from cinnamon, are easily absorbed by the plant, helping to stimulate root growth, strengthen resistance, and make the leaves greener, thicker, and healthier. Results after 2 months of application. Many new roots formed continuously with green, plump, glossy, and strong root tips, showing that the plants absorbed nutrients very well. The leaves became deeper green, thicker and shinier, with good firmness and elasticity, indicating stable and healthy growth. New shoots emerging from the base developed evenly, creating a solid foundation for the next growth stage. Notably, some pots began to produce flower spikes and bloom, with brighter colors and longer-lasting flowers, clear signs that the plants are stable and ready to enter a new flowering cycle. This gentle care method using banana peels and cinnamon powder not only helps plants grow stronger and boosts resistance, but also brings fresh vitality to the garden. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Great Garden channel to discover more simple yet effective plant care tips. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the